Hey guys, so today's session is on envy. So this is wanting something that you do not have. A lot of people look at other people and they think, oh, they've got all this, they've got all that, they've got it all together. But really, what we are seeing from other people is only what they want us to see. And from movie stars that have committed suicide, and you think, what the heck? They have all of this money, they have this life, how could they not be happy? But it is because those things don't bring happiness. And when we see these things and we think, oh, if I just had all that money, if I just had that boat, if I just had that relationship, if I just had this or that, then I would be happy. If I had what that person had, then I would be happy. If I had their talents, if I had their life. That's not how it goes. And very often when we see somebody that we think they've got it all together, they look like everything is going great in their life, we envy them. And really, they might be internally miserable and they're only showing you what they want to show you, or they just don't want to spread any of their negativity in the world. And as we, see these things in other people, we really start to get down on ourselves and we just want something that we don't have. And wanting something that you don't have is a form of resistance because it's a belief that you don't already have it. When we actually have everything that we could ever need here, we just need to be open to it. We need to let go of the resistance that is there that's blocking us from having that thing. So as we do today's practice, we are going to just be releasing any of the resistance that we have from allowing these things to flow into our life. And we're also going to be seeing that you are completely unique and that you have something to offer that other people do not have to offer, and that they might think, oh man, I wish that I had that, and that other people, would see these things inside of you that maybe you don't even know that you possess yet because you're too focused on what you don't have or what other people have that you think that you don't have. So the thing that I really like about this world is how we are all so unique, how every single one of us has something completely different to offer. And the thing that we have to offer is something that is just so special and unique to us, and that only we can really offer that thing that we have to give, that gift that we have inside of us. So as we work through today, releasing this envy, raising that vibe to bring in the good things that you want in your life, and discovering perhaps that unique thing about yourself. As we work through this mental cleanse series, the more stuff that we let go of, the more clarity will come to you. I know for myself, the things that I was supposed to be doing in my life at certain times, became clear at certain times. But up until they became clear, there was a lot of chaos and confusion around them of what should I be doing? I don't even know who I am. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I just really didn't know. And that type of thing is totally normal. When we get out of school, some people go off to university, some people use those classes and then they never use them again. They don't pursue that career, or they do pursue it and maybe they're not happy with it. Some of them do pursue it and they love it. We are all just so different, but sometimes we look at these things that other people have done and we think, well, I should have done that. Well, I would have that if I would have done that. But maybe those things wouldn't have brought us the fulfillment that we thought that they would. So as we work through today, just set an intention right now that you will be able to release some of this envy and that you will find some beautiful uniqueness inside of you that you can focus on rather than that, and work on developing that uniqueness about yourself. So if you guys are ready, get comfortable and let's get started with today's session. Welcome guys, get nice and comfortable as we work through envy today. So envy is just telling you that there is something that you want that you don't have, that you think that somebody else has something better than what you have, which is just telling you that you subconsciously believe in some way that you are lacking. So what we are going to do here today is release any insecurities, any feelings of feeling like you're lacking or that you don't have something that you want. Because when you operate out of that vibration of I don't have this, then you will continue to not have it. And that is what we do not want. So we are working to clear this away so that you can let go of that resistance, because envy really is just a form of resistance from allowing exactly what it is that we want to come into our life there. So let's start here by getting nice and comfortable. And as you get nice and comfortable, you can do this laying down or sitting up, but you're going to take your finger and you're going to put it in front of your face here. So you're just going to look at the tip of one of your fingers. Now, when you breathe in, you're going to move that finger up to eye level. And when you breathe out, you're going to move that finger down, probably around your chin. So just breathing like that, moving that finger up to your eyes when you breathe in and down to your chin when you breathe out. And so really paying attention to your fingers. So you might even notice the fingerprints on your finger there. You might notice, holy mackerel, that's a lot of lines on your finger. And so then now this time, so you're going to bring it up to your eyes, and then when you bring it down to your chin, you're just going to close your eyes down, and then you're going to let your hand rest really comfortably beside you. Excellent. And so now just focusing on your breathing. So we're going to take in 3 breaths as if only your lungs exist. So filling your lungs all the way up. Exhale nice and slow. Just nice and comfortable. A couple more times there. Excellent, excellent. And now just really let yourself relax. Let yourself relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your ears relax. Your shoulders relax. Your hands become heavy. Your hips relax and sink down, and your legs and feet become heavy, loose, and relaxed. Excellent. So again here, just relax the muscles in your face even more. Relax your shoulders even deeper. Relax your arms and hands even more. All the way down through your hips, relax deeper and deeper, and all the way down through your legs and feet, relax them even more. Excellent. So I want you to imagine here now that you have a weighted blanket on top of you, but this is very comfortable. This feels really, really nice. So as you have that weighted blanket on top of you, it's just going to sink you down into that surface underneath you even more. And as it does this, it really does feel very wonderful. So I'm going to count from 5 to 1. You're going to let that blanket become heavier and heavier and heavier, but it feels really, really good. Okay, so 5, let it become heavier and heavier. So your body becomes more and more comfortable, limp, and relaxed. And 4, heavier and heavier. And 3, really super heavy. Feels really nice though. 2, calmer and calmer, heavier and heavier. Feels really nice. And 1, really heavy, loose, and relaxed. All your muscles are just nice and comfortable. Excellent. Perfect. So just allowing yourself to be comfortable. So if that blanket is too heavy for you, of course you can remove it at any time, and that heaviness will immediately dissipate as soon as you remove that energetic weighted blanket that is there on top of you. If you are still really comfortable and liking it, we will keep it all the way till the end of this practice. Excellent. So now I want you to shrink yourself up super teeny tiny. I'm talking real tiny. Now you are going to jump inside of your head as you are shrunk all the way up. You're going to jump inside your head. Okay, now you are going to go and find the place in there that says envy on it. Okay, and once you've found that envy, you are going to notice that there's a dial that says envy on it, and that it is also attached to a feeling. Now, this feeling is not just the feeling of envy. This might be different for everybody. So this feeling that is attached there might be a feeling like you are lacking in some way, or that you are desiring something that you do not believe that you possess. But there is some type of feeling that is associated there. So just becoming aware of what that feeling is. Okay, and as you become aware of it, first up, we are just going to turn the feeling off that is there. So there might be a connection between that feeling and the envy, like it might actually be connected. So you're just going to you're going to disconnect that, and you're going to take that feeling that's associated with it, and we're just going to pick it up and we're just going to throw it over there in the trash bin. You'll notice something about the trash bin, that if you take the lid off and you look down inside of it, it's just a never-ending hole. It's kind of like a black hole. So once you put something in there, there is no coming back from it. So go ahead and let's just turn that emotion off by throwing it there in the trash. Excellent. Okay, so now we are just going to look at this in a different way. So I want you to just test this out here. I want you to pretend, you are just going to pretend that you don't have envy of anything, because you know that good and wonderful things, even more wonderful than what you're wanting right now, are headed your way. So I want you to just pretend for a moment that you don't have that feeling of envy in a situation where you would normally have it. So I want you to just pretend. Go ahead and do that right now. Okay, and any feelings that are there associated with that, we're going to turn those feelings on. So it's probably just kind of a good chill, you feel pretty good. Okay, now we're going to do that again. So we're just going to pretend here that those feelings of envy do not exist anymore. And you're going to take yourself to another time here in the near future when that envy would have normally been there. But I want you to just pretend here. I want you to see what it's like without it. Okay, excellent. Here we're going to do that one more time. So we are just going to pretend that that feeling does not exist, that envy is not existing for you, and take yourself to a time in the near future when that feeling, that envy would have normally been there, and just see that it's not there and see how much better that feels. Okay, excellent. So now I want you to let that fade away, and I want you to become very aware of what this envy has been keeping from you in your life, what that feeling of envy, since that feeling is resistance, what it's actually been keeping you from getting in your life. Become aware of that right now. And so now asking, what feeling would be more beneficial for me? What feeling would be more beneficial for me? And see what comes to you right now. Okay, and then let's just test that out. So whatever feeling you were told would be more beneficial, okay, let's test that out right now. So I want you to take that feeling, the more beneficial one, and we're going to take that forward. into your life to a time when you would have normally been in that old state of envy, but instead it's the new feeling here, and just see what that feels like instead. Okay, and let's do that one more time. So another time here in the near future when that envy would have normally been there, but see that it's not there and that this new feeling is there instead. Okay, wonderful. So now we are going to just go back into your head there, that little shrunk up tiny you. And I want you to go over to that envy dial, and we're just going to turn it all the way down if it's not all the way down already. Okay, and then you're just going to remove it from wherever it is, and we're going to take it over and we're going to go throw it in the trash. Okay, and then put the lid back on the trash can. There, Kate. Now we're going to go make a new dial. So whatever you were told would be more beneficial for you, you're going to go put that on the wall, and you're going to turn that dial all the way up to whatever feels best. Excellent. And so I want you to see here, I want you to become very aware that there is something about you that is very unique, something that makes you you. There is a difference between all people, and it is our uniqueness. So I want you to see that uniqueness and really embrace it and really start to love it and care for it. So see that uniqueness and really start to embrace it and care for it. And so that uniqueness, I want you to imagine that it is a little child. In fact, maybe it is you as a little infant, and that you care for it so deeply that you want to protect it at all costs. You want to make sure that that uniqueness is nurtured and that it is taken care of, and it is shown kindness and gentleness. And so just see yourself really deeply caring for that unique part of you. And ask yourself, how can I love this part of me better? And ask yourself, what can I do to nurture this part of me even more? Excellent. And so whatever insights that you gained here today, remembering all of those insights that you gained here today. And so I'm just going to bring you back here into the room. And as I bring you back into the room, just remembering all of the insights that you got here today. But first of all, just take a nice deep breath. Feel the lightness there inside your body. Feel the high vibe that perhaps you have there inside of your body. And if there's not quite that high vibe feeling yet, then you can put a smile on your face right now, and it certainly will immediately start to flood in through your body there. So 5, let's start to bring our awareness back into the room. And 4, we're going to bring that awareness back into our physical body. 3, and 2, you can even wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch out, move around a little bit, and then bring yourself all the way back, opening up those beautiful eyes here on 1, and eyes open, back in the room. Good job here today, guys. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found this practice beneficial. Of course, as always, with every video that I do, I just have the intention that whoever is watching this will find some kind of relief. So that was my intent for you here today. So please share this video if you found it helpful. Like and subscribe to this channel so you can know when more of these videos in this series are coming out. And love to you all. I will see you guys in the next video.